What's up guys, welcome back to another unboxing showcase review, and we are continuing on with the new Savage Crucible. This is part of wave 1 with the Lemurians. This is Como of the Isles, another new character for this wave. This one looks significantly different from the two that I've already reviewed. So I'm glad that we're getting, differences in characters and the type of species that there are. So let's definitely take a look. You guys know that we will unbox this in front of you so you understand. But the package of the box is very, very similar to the other ones. Of course, the difference is the name on the box, but it does have a flap. Here is some information about Como, and here he is in Como in the window packaging, so that looks very nice to see. We got extra hands, some newer weapons, and probably an accessory, so that looks good. But look at the armor on that. So let's take this out of the box. I already cut it open. You guys should already know. Oh, I forgot. I don't want to rip my boxes because I do keep them, so I like to make sure I open it pretty carefully. But you do see this little flap here. Look behind the map. Make sure you heat up your figures if need be, if you need to. Some people don't need to. I prefer it because I don't like to mess anything up. But of course, here we are out of the box. Let's unbox this properly and take a better look. All right guys, there we have them out of the box. Let's take a closer look at the accessories, and of course we'll go over paint and sculpt. All right, first things first, this is the insert, the map of Lemuria. We saw this before, of course, so I'm sure we're going to see this on every insert of the box for the wave 1. But that is some detailed stuff. A lot of different names you can see on here. There is going to be quite the story, which the graphic novel is out, so make sure you guys take a look at that as well. And of course, behind the map is the collectible card, which is actually pretty cool because I love trading cards. So let's take a look and see what is in this particular one, hopefully, because I heard that there's some foil cards, which is pretty cool because I love, I love special inserts. So let's see what we got. Lemurian Savage. Dang, is this our third one? Holy crap. Yeah, this is our third one. That is, no, I think we got a hooded Savage the last one. This is a Lemurian Savage. So at least it's something different, but the artwork looks the same. I have to go and take a look again, but there you go, Lemurian Savage. All right guys, first things first, accessories. We do have a pair of gripping hands, and then we have a pair of like expressive hands. He does come with this one sword, which looks awesome. Look at the detail in the handle and the hilt right here. There's definitely some wash and some gold and bronze tones in here. Even the straps are painted. And then of course, it's got some lettering here on the sword. There's like this wear and tear, and it's got this transition of this orange and yellow color on both sides. So definitely an interesting type of sword right here. And then there's this axe, which is gnarly looking. Look at this. There's just bone or teeth or something that's just used as the axe. And it's got all this orange and black surrounding it, which is pretty crazy. I can't even tell you what this possibly could be in regards to what is, how it's being created. So this is pretty damn cool. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, I'm going to call these like claws of some kind that's made into the axe, but that is very detailed. I love how the orange is more of like the wash in here, so that is pretty cool. Then he comes with this pouch here. It's nicely painted. It's got this almost like a bronze wash on top of it over the blue, so that's pretty cool. It does have a peg here. So the peg, these are accessories. Accessories, as good as they are when they are holding the item, in a lot of cases, now sometimes the peg will stick out of there, of course, but they can hold the item. But at the same time, these items can be mounted or inserted into parts of the character itself, and normally at the waist armor. So there are 2 holes here. So when we get more accessories, we can definitely add more to it. But these can be inserted into this hole And I'll probably do that. Hopefully I can do that right now so we can see. There are times where you may want to soften up the plastic in the armor so that way the hole can be a bit more flexible. But considering this is a very flexible type of armor, it was able to slide in very easily. So there is how it will look. So I will keep that on there so that way we can check it out even further. Especially, I don't think it's going to hinder articulation, but that's nice to see that we can do stuff like that. Now you should also know that accessories include the armor pieces, and he is much different from the two over there. The armor pieces here, he does have his shoulder pauldrons. He's got, this is more of like the chest armor versus, like, I can't even call it chest armor, but the upper torso armor, because it just goes over his shoulder area, much different from the ones that are over there. He's got the skirt piece for that armor as well. Now these the arm guards and the shin guards, those are actually molded into place, but I know with accessory packs you can remove these pieces and actually put, you know, the just a regular skin texture on there to have a blank body. That's also a very nice option to have, so make note of that so you can see what that's all about. But these pieces, all of these pieces do come off, and you can see here that is the ball joint, so you're definitely going to have to heat these up to remove that off. Remove this off of here as well, because you can see that's where the movement comes into play. And then once you do that, you can swap them out. You can change him and put his armor onto this guy. So love that options. Love the modularity we can make with these figures. And now let's go over this paint and sculpt, because this is awesome. Again, with this wave one, the reptilian sculpt, the skin textures, the texture, it's, oh my god, it's so good. And not only that, it's painted incredibly with the different transitions in color, unbelievable. And then this is like a gray, and then a much more lighter gray with some tan and brownish tones in here, so it looks that good. And then add on this blue to contrast it with it. That's incredible. Not to mention that we just highlighted it better with the armor using orange. It's a great color scheme right here. Very cool. All over this armor is nuts. This is like some kind of I don't know, it's more of like a rocky texture skin, like it's from some sort of monster animal. I don't know, that's what I'm calling it. That's my imagination here, because it's got all these like jagged teeth marks, all of this here, and this crap is sharp as hell. Right here, these shins, they're not as flexible as these pieces on the armor up here. The arm guards and the shin guards, sharp. This is pointy as hell. I like nearly pierced myself several times just trying to maneuver this. So it is everywhere. The detail is everywhere. There is all of these claws or teeth or something all over this armor, and it looks amazing. It's so different, of course, from the two we got over there. But this is quite nice. I mean, look, there is just paint all over the place, especially the knee joints and the elbow joints. There's painted as well. Head looks incredible, so much different from the ones we got over there. It is so different, and I can see that there's notches here for, I guess, is in placement of the ear, but I know that there's some helmets or masks that you can apply for this specific character. So we can't wait to see stuff like that. So we'll mess around when we get to that. But the eyes look painted nicely. So good. So good. And of course in the back, look at this. That's amazing. And he's got a smaller tail than the other ones. So he is definitely quite a different species just from the face alone. So love it. Paint and sculpt, awesome. And now with articulation. So let's see, can of course turn left and right. Can he look up a little bit? He can look up a little bit. That's what he does when he's straight up. That's down. So it is a dumbbell joint, so we can see that right inside there. There's definitely some tilt, so that's good. Get some expression out of it. This continues on with the butterfly joint. Yes, it is in there. So you can see that comes right out like so. So you can definitely get your range in there. Going back might be slightly different because there's not much of a, at least I don't see the opening that comes out when going back. But going forward, it's really out there. So there is that, and you can really cross over. Look at that. You can absolutely cross over like so, especially, which I tried this out with the Royal Guard, and okay, if I can do this, that would be pretty damn cool. Look at that. You can cross his arms like that, get him in like a guard pose, or maybe just cross his arms. The arm guards are thick, so I'd have to play around with, see what I can mess around with. But look at the range in that. That's amazing. I love that. That's pretty damn cool. He's got an upper bicep. He's got the double jointed elbow, which only goes at to 90 degrees. And this, of course, beautiful thing, diaphragm joint and a ball waist. So wave around like that. Look at this. This is incredible. Forward that, back that. And legs the same, upper thigh cut is there, and then your knee joints like so. Beautiful. And you can go back that far, forward that far. Toe joint, smaller toes, because it seems like he's a different species, but is there. He does twist at the ankle, and of course there is pivot at the ankle as well. So this is a unique character, very different of course. And I welcome it. So cool. So there's your articulation with Como. All right, so Como is, wow, he's actually at 7. Yeah, right at that point on his head. He is at 7 inches tall. He is much taller than the other two. Okay, starting off with comparisons. We got G.I. Joe and Action Force. Here we have a Star Wars Black Series. And we have a Mezco Gomez. Our Jada Toys Street Fighter, and here we have some Marvel Legends, and here we have the other two that I reviewed, the Royal Guard and the Imperial Sentry. Alright guys, there you have it. There is my unboxing showcase on the Savage Crucible Como of the Isles. Very, very cool figure. Much different from the other two, like I've said many times before, so I'm glad I'm having such a good time with the differences in the characters. The armor is absolutely nuts. Sharp as hell too, so be careful. This is quite the figure, but I love the look of it. It's much different, and I'm enjoying it very much so. So let me know what you guys think. I would love to hear your thoughts. So make sure to hit that like, comment, subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you soon, and I hope to see you on the next hunt.